Delhi education has been a very turbulent sector altogether. Those who experienced with me last year, they know how difficult times we faced, and not only we as team members, but the entire country and all the publication advertisers were going through these problems. But thankfully this year it appears little better, and we hope that things would roll down in a better way altogether. One thing I just want to highlight, unlike other categories, education is a very seasonal category, and where we look for corporate and other categories where we look for festivities and other opportunities, these do not work for education. So, for education, since it is a seasonal activity, our major emphasis has to be in quarter 1, quarter 2, then probably some little bit can be achieved in quarter 4. So, for us quarter 1 is the make or break, and thus it is important for us to plan thoroughly in quarter 4, so that we are there in place in quarter 1.
Right.
Okay. Now, from April to September, the base for last year, the base for education was 6 crores 23 lakhs, and at that time it appeared really difficult, because we only know how 6 crore were achieved last year with a lot of difficulty, lot of planning, and lot of thought had gone into it, but still we were not able to really get the best of what other publications were doing. So, last year it was very difficult. We had a base of 6.23 crores, and target on that for the first and second quarter, and the target for first half has been 7 crores 52 lakhs. Achievement till date is around 6 crores. The remaining target is almost 1.5 crore. Now, the position till date is, we have achieved our target till now. May, June, July, they were good months. We had worked very hard in last quarter last year. As a result, we were able to produce it, execute it in our first quarter, and we have been following the same guidelines. Main support has come from the big clients like MET, FITGI, but what has really worked for us is the consistent working on the mediocre clients. Sometimes when you have all the, the saying is, don't put all your eggs in the same basket. The same happens when we have more focus on 1 or 2 or 3 major clients, and any of them if backfires, we have all the problems. So, we have been experiencing this problem, and that is why we worked on the mediocre clients, we worked on the smaller clients, we worked on the clients which were initially, which were very, very small. Some of them were the one who were there in the classified section, and we have seen them growing. We have helped them grow also. The mediocre clients such as APJ, Vidya Mandir, Rao's, Bachpan, Jaipuria, these all clients are the one which have produced result because of consistency and because the faith that they have had in our publication due to regular working and understanding their issues and problems. 2 very important developments have been NIIT and SMU. NIIT particularly because we believed in this client, and we knew that it was there for Jagran, but because of certain issues it was not happening in the most required and expected manner, because we realized that there were issues with the agency. We worked it out, we settled the issues and problems. SMU, I would especially like to share that SMU for last 1.5 years it has been out. It was not there in the market, but we continued working on the client, we continued working on the agency, and finally when we had the planning happening from South India as well as from Delhi, but because of our good relations and consistent planning and working, we were able to get this. And of course, the new entity is GD Goenka. We all know that we have really been working on this client for last 5-6 years, and finally we are seeing some possibility. What has really worked? Teamwork, proactive attitude, strategic planning, edition inclusion. This I would particularly like to emphasize, that instead of working on all edition activity, we have rather been working on individual editions, and we have realized that it really works, man. I mean, you go to 6 editions, 4 editions, 5 editions, then getting some consolidated rate for all edition, it always works. better yield, less discount, new clients, and of course the internal cohesiveness amongst the team members has helped. Strategy to achieve the remaining target is proactive attitude, internal cohesiveness, more client visits, better media delivery, and emphasis on edition-wise selling, emphasis on volume, emphasis on other vertical sellings, commercial viability, and we have to really hold on our rates and discounts. These are the clients that I get to work on for August and September. MET, FITG, you can see that there are some of these clients where we have not taken rate hike or they have not given us rate hike, but interestingly we have got a volume sharing with them, where even though we are sharing the same rate, but then we are working on almost double the volume than what we had offered to them last year. And so 1.68 is my target, and I am 1.82 is my target. 68 is my target, and 1.82 crore is the projection that we have put forward. This is the based on other verticals, iNext, Inqilab, Punjabi, Sakhi, Nai Dunya. Although some of them have not been there last year, but then this year we are trying to incorporate as many verticals as possible in our. This is my plan B. That is, we are trying to work out some features in the main paper, and special scheme is already going on in Delhi NCR, and we are trying to get the best out of it. Science Olympiad is a big ticket number for us. We are trying to sell it to some good clients and get a crore or so rupees out of that. And of course, my major emphasis would be on multi-edition selling. That I think is the only way education can really do better. I need some support from editorial and content because this is one area where we are lacking very badly. Other publications are doing very good to the consumers and customers, where we are not getting much of support from our editorial team. Thank you so much.
How much time, Kapil?